Okay, come on. Holy beats. City lights blinking while the whole world sleeps. One taxi rolling through stories in the streets. Every ride could be a mission. He starts his shift when the sun goes down. Yellow cab moving through the heart of town. Coffee in a cup, Bible on the seat. Praying, Lord, got me through these midnight streets. First passenger steps and with a smile so wide. Just got married, got joy in his eyes. Talking about love, talking about dreams. Life feeling bright under neon beams. The driver smiles and says, keep God first. Real love grows when it's healed from hurt. Pray together when the hard days come. Let Christ be the light when the road feels numb. Every face in the rearview frame carries a story, carries a name. Some need hope, some need peace, some need grace on a late night street. In the midnight taxi rolling through the rain. Every soul got joy, got scars, got pain. Boom bap heartbeat, headlights glow. God's love moves where the night winds blow. In the midnight taxi, every ride can be a holy moment, a ministry. One short talk, one prayer, one seed. Every encounter could be a mission indeed. Next ride comes in with tears on her face. Lost somebody close, feeling out of place. She looks out the window, city passing slow. Says I don't know where broken hearts go. The driver lowers the radio down. Says God still hears when you don't make a sound. I don't have all answers for the pain you feel, but Jesus stays close and his comfort is real. She cries in the back while the street lights pass. Pain in her chest from a love that didn't last. Before she steps out, he says, can I pray? And hope finds room in the dark hallway. Not every church has walls and pews. Sometimes it's a cab with worn out shoes. Sometimes the altar is a backseat tear where God reminds someone he is near. In the midnight taxi rolling through the rain. Every soul got joy, got scars, got pain. Boom bap heartbeat, headlights glow. God's love moves where the night winds blow. In the midnight taxi, every ride can be a holy moment, a ministry. One short talk, one prayer, one seed. Every encounter could be a mission indeed. Last passenger comes with a heavy stare. Smell of regret hanging in the air. Says I messed up bad, man, I lost my way. Wish I could rewind what I did today. The driver nods, keeps his eyes on the road. Says I know shame can be a heavy load, but the cross still speaks to the guilty heart. God can rebuild what sin tore apart. The man goes quiet, then whispers low. You think God would still let me come home? Driver says, brother, that's why Jesus came. Mercy still calls you by your name. The night was long, but grace rode too. Through every avenue, every broken view. One man driving, but heaven led. Planting hope through the words he said. In the midnight taxi, rolling through the rain. When the soul got joy, got scars, got pain. Boom bap heartbeat, headlights glow. God's love moves where the night winds blow. In the midnight taxi, every ride can be a holy moment, a ministry. One short talk, one prayer, one seed. Every encounter could be a mission indeed. When the city sleeps, God still moves in action. One ride, one soul, one divine connection. Every encounter could be a mission. Okay. One old pew near the window light. Nobody sat there since he said goodbye. But prayers don't die when faithful people rise. Listen. There was a pew in the church by the wall. Everybody knew it, but nobody sat at all. A wooden seat where a brother used to pray before the Lord called him home one day. He had silver hair and a worn-out Bible. Quiet kind of man, but his faith was vital. Every Sunday morning, every Wednesday night, he'd bow his head and fight the good fight. People still remember how he prayed for souls, for broken families, for the young and old. Now the seat stayed empty like a sacred space, holding memories of mercy and grace. Some legacies don't fade with time. They keep on speaking through a prayerful life. What God begins inside one heart can light another brand new spark. The empty pew ain't empty building through me and you. Then a young man came with a nervous face, new to the church, new to grace, fresh out the world, still carrying scars, trying to find light beneath broken stars. He didn't know the story, didn't know the name, didn't know that pew still carried flame. He just saw a place where the light came through, sat down quiet on an old wood pew. The church got still for a moment there, some eyes turned with a whispered prayer, but the pastor smiled with tears in view, like God was starting something new. Sometimes a place we're scared to feel is where God's purpose is waiting still. A new believer, a humble start, can carry forward a faithful heart. The empty pew ain't empty no more. Grace walked in through the church house door. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith renewed. God kept moving through the empty pew. The empty pew where prayers once stayed now holds a soul that has been remade. One life ends but the work breaks through. God keeps building through me and you. Weeks went by and the young man grew. Same old Bible, same old pew. He started praying before service began, for every woman, every child, every man. He prayed for addicts trying to break free, for lost sons coming back from the street, for tired mothers and fathers too, for hearts to meet Christ and be made new. Now the church could see with grateful eyes that a legacy of prayer never truly died. The brother was gone but the mission stayed, living on through every prayer he prayed. The kingdom moves from hand to hand, like holy fire across the land. Where one voice rests, another will rise. God's work continues under heaven's sky. The empty pew ain't empty no more. No grace walked in through the church house door. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith renewed. God kept moving through the empty new. The empty pew, where prayers once stayed, now holds a soul that has been remade. One life ends but the work breaks through. God keeps building through me and you. God keeps building through me and you. God keeps building through me and you. Yeah. The sea was silent, but heaven knew. God had another prayer waiting in that pew. The work goes on through me and you.
Yo, homie, paint cans on the concrete, prayers in the air. After the darkness, hope met them there. Be an instrument of peace.
The schoolyard stayed quiet after what went down. No laughter in the halls, just a heavy sound. Backpacks move slow, eyes looking low. Everybody carried what they didn't know. Fear sat thick like clouds in a room. Teacher spoke soft through the weight of the gloom. One broken moment had shaken them all, leaving silent tears by the old brick wall. And a young girl said, we can't leave it this way. Let's paint some hope where the pain tried to stay. So they gathered their brushes, colors and faith, to turn that wall into a message of grace. When the night feels loud and the heart feels weak, God can give courage to the ones who seek. Peace ain't silent when the darkness calls. Sometimes it speaks through painted walls. On the school wall, hope came alive. Light broke through where the tears had dried. Boom bap, heartbeat, colors in the street. Love stood tall with fear faced defeat. On the school wall, grace had a voice. They chose peace, they made a choice. When the world felt cold and the pain stood tall, God painted light on the school wall. One kid painted doves flying through the sky. Another wrote love will never die. Someone drew hands reaching across the pain, like sunshine breaking through the rain. They wrote, choose peace and letters wide. God is near on the other side. Every color carried what words couldn't say. Every brush stroke pushed the fear away. Some had lost friends, some lost trust. Some felt their hearts turning into dust. But while they painted, prayers rose too. Lord, make us instruments of you. A peaceful heart can change the scene, bring living color where the gray has been. The gospel shines when love responds, turning wounded places into songs. On a school wall, hope came alive. Light broke through where the tears had dried. Boom bap, heartbeat, colors in the street. Love stood tall when fear faced defeat. On a school wall, felt cold and the pain stood tall. God painted light on a school wall. By the end of the day, the whole block knew something beautiful was breaking through. Parents stopped, teachers cried, students stood with healing in their eyes. The wall that once remembered pain now spoke of mercy after rain. Not pretending the hurt wasn't real, but showing how God can help hearts heal. Now every morning when the students pass, they see those colors shining through the glass. A reminder, standing strong and tall, that light can win even after the fall. So let us be peace where the hate runs deep. Let us bring hope where the broken weep. Hands full of mercy, hearts on call. God can use us like that school wall. On the school wall, hope came alive. Light broke through where the tears had dried. Boom bap heartbeat, colors in the street. Love stood tall with fear face to feet. On the school wall, grace had a voice. They chose peace, they made a choice. When the world felt cold and the pain stood tall, God painted light on the school wall. Yeah. After the darkness, they answered with peace. And on that wall, hope found release. Taking high. Taking high. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, apartment 302, everybody knew his name. Hard face, cold words, always carrying pain. But then Jesus changed the man behind the door. He lived in 302 with the curtains pulled tight. Never said good morning, never smiled in the light. Slamming doors loud when the hallway got busy. Everybody in the building said that man is always angry. Kids would get quiet when he passed downstairs. Neighbors kept distance, nobody dared to ask what happened or why he stayed cold. A bitter old heart and the body grown old, but pain has a story people never see. Lonely nights, broken dreams, buried history. Behind that hard look and the sharp reply was a wounded soul trying not to cry. Sometimes the hardest hearts hide the deepest scars, looking through windows wishing on stars. But Jesus can enter where no one goes and bring warm light where the cold wind blows. The neighbor from 302, something changed inside. Peace in his walk, no more anger in his eyes. Boom bap heartbeat, grace at the door. The man they feared ain't the same no. The neighbor from 302, gospel made him new. Jesus brought light where the darkness grew. Even stone hearts can become brand new when mercy moves to 302. One Sunday morning he left dressed clean, holding a Bible like something unseen. Mrs. Carter whispered by the laundry room, did you see him smile? Something's different too. He helped a young mother carry bags upstairs, fixed a broken lamp by the old man's chair. Said God bless you with a gentle tone, like heaven had moved into his little home. Neighbors got curious, started asking around what could make a bitter man lay anger down. He said, I met Jesus when my heart was low, and he gave me peace I never used to know. The gospel don't just polish the skin, it reaches the war that's raging within. Takes old wounds and hidden chains and turns hard hearts into holy chains. Neighbor from 302, something changed inside. Peace in his walk, no more anger in his eyes. Boom bap heartbeat, grace at the door. The man they feared ain't the same no. The neighbor from 302, gospel made him new. Jesus brought light where the darkness grew. Even stone hearts can become brand new. And mercy moves to 302. Yeah, yeah. Where mercy moves to 302. Yeah, mercy moves to 302. Now every evening when the sun drops low, he sits by the window with a peaceful glow. Waves at the children playing near the gate. No more living locked behind old hate. He tells a story when the neighbors ask. I wore my anger like a heavy mask, but Christ saw me beneath the pain, washed my heart and called my name. Now the building feels a little more alive. Grace started spreading from apartment 5 to 5. One changed man became living proof that Jesus still transforms with holy truth. So don't give up on the coldest soul. God can restore what the years stole. Behind each door, behind each scar, the light of Christ can reach that far. Neighbor from 302, something changed inside. Peace in his walk, no more anger in his eyes. Boom bap heartbeat, grace at the door. The man they feared ain't the same no more. The neighbor from 302, gospel made him new. Jesus brought light where the darkness grew. Even stone hearts can become brand new when mercy moves through 302. Yeah, they used to hear anger through that old front door. Now they see Jesus and the man from 302. Yeah, 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 yeah. 302. Yeah, 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 yeah. 302.
One, two, 1, 2. Okay. 1 second changed the way he saw his days. A stopwatch taught him time is grace. Every breath is a gift from God. Okay, come on.
He left the house like any normal day. Headphones low while the sky turned gray. Phone in his hand, thoughts on the grind. Chasing tomorrow with a crowd in mind. Then the street went loud, everything moved fast. One sudden moment turned life into glass. He woke up shaking with the world slowed down. Sirens far off and a blurred out sound. On his wrist was a watch that froze in place. Same hour, same minute like a mark of grace. He stared at the time and began to see life ain't promised like we think it'll be. When the clock stands still and the heart wakes up, you learn every breath is more than enough. God was there when the world felt strange, showing mercy in a second of change. A stopwatch spoke to his soul. Time is a gift we don't control. Boom bap heartbeat, grace in the pain. God gave him life to rise again. A stopwatch, no more wasting days. He lives his life as a living praise. Every breath, every step, every road he's on. He'll live for God before the time is gone. Days went by with the healing slow. Window lights off with a quiet glow. Friends came through, family prayed, and he thought about the choices he made. All the little fights, all the pride he kept, all the prayers he missed while the city slept. All the times he said I'll change someday, but someday almost slipped away. He opened his Bible with a trembling hand, read about life like a vapor in sand. Said, Lord, if you gave me another breath, let me live for you with all I have left. Not every warning comes with a voice. Sometimes grace comes through a second choice. He saw the truth in a silent room. God can make new life bloom. Stopwatch, he spoke to his soul. Time is a gift we don't control. Boom bap heartbeat, grace in the pain. God gave him life to rise again. The stopwatch, no more wasting days. He lives his life as a living praise. Every breath, every step, every road he's on. He'll live for God before the time is gone. Now, he walks different through the same old streets. More love in his words, more peace in his feet. Calls his mother just to say he cares. Bows his head in simple prayers. He tells his friends, don't wait too late. Don't let your soul be ruled by fate. Forgive, love deep, let your heart be true. God gave today as a gift to you. That old watch still sits by his bed, a reminder of the life he's led. Not to fear time, but to honor the Lord. With every new sunrise, he's restored. So let the minutes move, let the seasons change. He won't waste grace, chasing empty things. Every heartbeat, every dawn belongs to God before it's gone. The stopwatch, he spoke to his soul. Time is a gift we don't control. Boom bap heartbeat, grace in the pain. God gave him life to rise again. The stopwatch, no more wasting days. He lives his life as a living praise. Every breath, every step, every road he's on. He'll live for God before the time is gone. Yeah, the clock stopped once, but his faith moved on. Now every day he lived for the one.
top floor dreams, but an empty soul inside. One short ride changed the way he saw his life. Sometimes purpose speaks in unexpected places. Listen. He stepped in the elevator with a tailored suit, briefcase heavy and expensive shoes, phone in his hand, numbers on his mind, chasing more success but running out of time. Corner office view, name on the door, bank account full but his heart wanted more. Everybody called him blessed and great, but peace never met him when he came home late. Then a janitor walked in with a humble smile, work shirt faded but his spirit had style. Bible in his pocket, peace in his face, like he carried heaven in a simple place. When the doors closed and the numbers climbed, God slowed down a restless mind. In a little space between flaws and pride, Truth stepped in for the ride. In the elevator, grace came through, changed what he thought he had to do. Boom bap, heartbeat, soul on pause. He found real purpose beyond the applause. In the elevator, truth was clear. Success means nothing if Christ ain't near. From the top floor down to a humble start, Jesus spoke straight to his heart. The executive said, man, how you stay so calm? This world gets heavy, pressure feels strong. The janitor said, I learned where peace begins, not in what I own, but in Christ within. He said, I clean floors, but my soul stays free, because the Savior knows and walks with me. I may not have power in a worldly view, but I know the one who makes all things new. The rich man listened as the elevator rose, feeling every word hit deeper than clothes. He had all the titles, all the public praise, but never found rest in his busiest days. Sometimes God don't shout from the sky, he speaks through someone passing by. A simple word, a humble voice, can make a lost soul face a choice. In the elevator, grace came through, changed what he thought he had to do. Boom bap, heartbeat, soul on pause. He found real purpose beyond applause. In the elevator, truth was clear. Success means nothing if Christ ain't near. From the top floor down to a humble start, Jesus spoke straight to his heart. The doors opened up, but he didn't move fast. For the first time, he thought about his past, all the deals he won, all the nights he lost, all the things he gained, but at what cost? He looked at the janitor and said, pray for me. I got everything, but I don't feel free. Right there by the hallway, no crowd around. A proud man's heart finally touched the ground. Now he still works hard, but his purpose changed. No longer trapped by the title or name. He learned the truth money never could impart. The greatest success is Christ in the heart. Let the world chase towers of gold, he found treasure for his soul. What he thought was just another ride became the moment God stepped inside. In the elevator, grace came through, changed what he thought he had to do. Boom bap, heartbeat, soul on pause. He found real purpose beyond applause. In the elevator, truth was clear. Success means nothing if Christ ain't near. From the top floor down to a humble start, Jesus spoke straight to his heart. Yeah, he had the building, but God had the key. In one short ride, Christ made him free. Yo.
Game on the line, crowd screaming loud, but the real battle was hidden inside the proud. Sometimes forgiveness is the final shot. Listen, yeah. Fourth quarter running, clock getting low. Sneakers on the hardwood, lights in the glow. He had the rock with the game on fire. Everybody watching what his heart desired. But across the court stood his old best friend, the one who broke trust and let loyalty bend. They used to train late till the streetlights came. Now pride and pain stood between their names. Coach yelled, move it, crowd started to rise, but he saw regret in his teammates' eyes. The pain came back like a fast replay, all the words left unsaid from that bitter day. When the heart gets hurt and the pride stands tall, God still calls us beyond it all. Not Every win is seen by the crowd. Some victories happen when the soul bows down. The last pass, he let the pride go. Grace move fast where the pain moves slow. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the play. Forgiveness won the game that day. The last pass, love over fame. He chose mercy over making his name. The scoreboard shine, but his heart knew true. The greatest win was forgiving you. He remembered the night when the trust got torn. Rumors spread cold like a winter storm. A brother turned stranger in a single mistake, and the friendship cracked from the weight of the break. He wanted a shot, wanted glory and noise, wanted to prove he was still that boy. But deep in his chest came a quiet voice: choose my way, make the humble choice. So he drove to the lane with the crowd on their feet. The fence closing in, pressure in heat. Then he saw his friend open by the wing and heard God whisper, do the greater thing. Forgiveness ain't weak, it takes real strength to cross that pain and go that length. Pride wants revenge, but grace stands higher. Mercy burns with a holy fire. The last pass, he let the pride go. Grace move fast where the pain moves slow. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the play. Forgiveness won the game that day. The last pass, love over fame. He chose mercy over making his name. The scoreboard shined, but his heart knew true. The greatest win was forgiving you. The ball left his hands with a silent prayer, spinning through the lights in the heavy air. His friend caught it clean, took the final shot. Net snapped loud and the whole gym rocked. Crowd went wild, but he stood still, feeling God work deeper than skill. His friend ran over with tears in his face, said, I'm sorry bro, and they both found grace. They hugged in mid-court while the light shined bright. Two hearts healed in a holy night. He didn't take the shot, but he won within, because forgiveness broke the chains of sin. Let the trophies fade, let the banners fall. A clean heart matters more than all. When mercy speaks and pride has to move, God turns pain into something new. The last pass, he let the pride go. Grace move fast where the pain moves slow. Boom bap, heartbeat, faith in the play. Forgiveness won the game that day. The last pass, love over fame. He chose mercy over making his name. The scoreboard shined, but his heart knew true. The greatest win was forgiving you. He could have taken the shot, could have carried the crown, but he passed the ball and laid his pride down. Forgiveness won when the buzzer came through. Yeah.
Yeah, old sneakers on the pavement, but his heart stayed clean. They laughed at what they saw, but God saw what was unseen. Man looks outside, but the Lord sees the heart. Okay, come on, yeah.
He walked through the school with his head held low, torn sneakers on, moving kinda slow. Kids in the hallway started throwing jokes like a worn out shoe meant a broken hope. Everybody flexing with the newest pair, fresh logo shining like they own the air. He tried to smile but the words cut deep. Went home that night with tears he couldn't keep. Mama said, son, don't believe their lies. God sees them more than what meets the eyes. Opened up the word where the truth hit hard. The Lord looks deeper than the clothes you guard. When the world keeps judging what it sees, God looks past brands and broken seams. Every scar, every tear, every hidden part is seen by the one who knows the heart. Torn sneakers, but a chosen soul. God sees the heart and makes it whole. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in the street. He walks with faith on worn out feet. Torn sneakers, but his spirit shines. He's not defined by the world's designs. It's all old shoes falling apart, but God saw treasure in his heart. Next day came and the jokes stayed loud. Rich kids laughing in the hallway crowd. One said, man, you need to upgrade fast. He looked down quiet, then remembered and last. David was chosen when they looked away, not by appearance, not by display. God saw a king where the world saw small, a shepherd boy standing behind them all. So he lifted his head with a different fire, not pride in his shoes, but a holy desire. He said, my worth ain't stitched in leather or thread, it's written by God in the life I'm led. A clean heart means more than a clean outside. Faith stands tall with shame once tried. No price tag, no brand, no worldly chart can measure the value of a God-shaped heart. Torn sneakers, but a chosen soul. God sees the heart and makes it whole. Boom bap, heartbeat, grace in the street. He walks with faith on worn out feet. Torn sneakers, but his spirit shines. He's not defined by the world's designs. It's all old shoes falling apart, but God saw treasure in his heart. Later that week, another kid sat alone. Old backpack ripped, feeling unknown. The same boy walked up with a gentle tone. Said, I know how it feels when they judge what you want. He said, don't let their laughter write your name. You were made with purpose, not shame. People see surface, but God sees truth. He can raise kings from forgotten youth. Now the torn sneakers tell a different story, not about poverty, but grace and glory. He learned to shine without looking the part, 'cause real beauty starts in the heart. So let the world chase what fades away. He'll walk with God through another day. The outside changes, the trends depart, but heaven still honors a faithful heart. Torn sneakers, but a chosen soul. God sees the heart and